Hello and welcome back again, everyone. This is number 9 of this series. So, again, if you haven't watched 1 to 8, please go back, do that, get caught up, so you can really understand the story as we go along. So, this is about an hour later from episode 8 game. That was the final 16. They won. Moved on. So this is the final 8. So you win this, you're in the final 4. Very exciting stuff. If you remember from episode 8, basically our best player got his ankle stepped on, and it's only an hour later, and all during the game you could just tell that it was not close to 100%. I think it was still pretty stiff, and he didn't have the range of motion, and he didn't have the speed and the burst and everything. And that's a shame, but hey, you got to play the game no matter what. So no excuses, right? Anyway, so with that said, you can see the other team here, which was also a school team. It was also a school team, and you can see second graders, and they're big. They're all as big as our guys, you know. And they could keep the spacing, and they really knew what they were doing. And they're a good team. Take nothing away from that. With that being said, 7 minutes right now. You can see 7 minutes into the game, 7 minutes into the game, and the game is still tied. This is actually 0-0 right now because we had so many attempts. And again, you can go back to my regular channel and just watch the full game if you want, without any of my commentary, you know, if you want to. Here's Jason, again, number 130 on the left flank. Okay, I'm going to start this up. So again, the game is 0-0, you know, high stress. You know, it's stressful for the parents because, you know, we want the kids to get the credit they deserve. That's all. All right. Do you see? Let me rewind that real quick. And actually, I'm gonna put this into the slow again because it's so hard to see. All right. So they got the ball. They try to pass it in to 16. Our defender cuts it off. Nice. He gets it. And then here's Jason way up here, leaking out like he always does. And then our back defender kicks it up, and luckily they had left him, so now he's open. So he gets the ball, turns, swivels, does his normal thing, just past midfield there, and you see him, and it's hard to see. It's hard to see, but there's the ball. The ball actually goes in. Okay, here's the ball. He's about to kick it. It's hard to see because it's behind all the people. He kicks it right there. It's flying through the air. You'll see it. Bam, right there. Okay. And then, if you look carefully, he is pretty funny because he'll actually flip out. He kicks it, and he's so off balance and with such power, with such force, he goes swirling into the ground. So keep your eyes right here on him, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This time, don't look at the ball. This time, look at him, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see his body flip up in a second. It will be right here, and you can see, look. But it went in. It went in. Perfect shot right over the goalie. And this goalie is incredible. He saved a ton. He's a great goalie, and he didn't caught him off guard. It even caught him off guard. Anyway, one of our parents, yay. If you go back and watch the full episode, or the whole game, and listen to it, everybody erupts at this point. So, around getting close to the 8-minute mark, so, you know, close to halfway through the game, and it's 1-0 for us in a game where there's just not many scores, because the defense on both teams is great. It is really great. So that was a huge goal for us. It was pretty incredible. Now, with that being said, with that being said, again, I'm not going to call out people, but there were kind of two big mistakes, and with a good school team, you can't make mistakes because they're gonna make you pay, and they did. And later in the game, we made two, both pretty silly mistakes, and it cost us the game. So we lost 2-1. So we didn't get to move on. We didn't get to move on to the Final Four, which was too bad, because like I said, this was a huge tournament nationwide. There was more than 300 just in our age group, more than 300 teams, and we made it to the last 8 and did a really great job. So, I mean, all you can do is be proud of that. With that being said, yeah, I mean, after the game, Jason cried. There's no shame in that. He cried. I wanted to, but I didn't. Of course. But anyway, it was disappointing. It was a disappointing end to a great, incredible run. And so that will wrap up this series. That's number 9 of this series. So I will have other series coming, but this is the last episode of this series for this tournament run. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has watched these, and I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy the next ones that will be coming. And just remember, everybody out there, I just want to take another special take a moment to say a special thank you to all the people watching, because most of you, or all of you, are, relatives in some capacity, so you get to see your cousin, your nephew, your grandson, whoever it is to your relation. We just want to say, thank you for watching. It's great, and I hope you can enjoy the ups and downs with us, even though you don't get to be there, on the day-to-day stuff. Anyway, thank you again. I hope you enjoyed the series. There will be more coming. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.